Dalton, you're up first.
Yeah, that's how it worked, kid.
Are we starting? Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
It's
go.
a cold
Let's go.
open, yeah.
Let me do this.
All right.
Go. Jesus.
Open on Dr. Beeman sitting behind his desk, talking on the phone.
I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. No, there's no Mark here. My name, it's Mark. No, I spell it with a C. Who put you up to this? What do you mean you're my wife? Okay. If you're my wife, what's our cat's name? Mr. Stitches. Damn, you're good.
Hangs up. Nurse Jennifer enters.
Doctor, the Framinghams are here to see you.
Oh, good. Send them right in.
By the way, can I get Tuesday off for a modeling job?
Absolutely.
Jennifer exit as the Framinghams enter.
Hi. Hello, Tom.
Hello, doctor.
Very good to see you. Please, have a seat.
The Framinghams sit.
So, how is our baby?
Well, I don't want to keep you in suspense here, so we'll just get right into it. Hold on.
Answers phone.
Hello? Beverly! How the hell? What? No! Old Chester? A Palomino? They're beautiful. Yes, they're gorgeous. Beautiful golden fur. Uh-huh. Yes, why, I've got all the time in the world. Oh, actually, Beverly, I should go. One of my patients is being a real knob job.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that was him. You know how it is, Beverly. All right. What's that? No, he doesn't look like that. Close, though. He's looking at me. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Just keep going.
He's looking at me right now. His big, sweaty gat face, sucking in air like a dying fish. You should see him. Between you and me, I'd like to stomp on his head till my foot's covered in brains.
We can hear you.
At least his wife's got a big enough ass for a nice roll in the hay. All right, Beverly. Goodbye, old friend.
Hangs up.
Sorry, I was just subscribing to some magazines.
No, you weren't.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. Your father may never again have what we call a human face.
What?
We're here about our baby.
Who are you people?
The Framinghams. We gave birth to a baby a week ago, and you were supposed to give us test results.
Are you Brian and Cheryl Framingham?
No.
Blowfish and Funk Framingham?
No, for God's sake.
Jennifer, get the F in here!
Nurse Jennifer enters.
Yes, doctor.
Who are these people?
They're Tom and Kathy Framingham from Mount Oak. They have a baby, Shane.
My God, Tom and Kathy, I feel like an idiot. Of course, your son Shane. He's fantastic. Now, quick phone call to Beverly to get the details on this new Palomino, then I'll give you the test results.
Now! We haven't seen our baby in a week. We want to know.
You shut that mouth, Tom.
I will not.
You will if you're in my office.
I will not shut up.
Please.
And tell that Asian wife of yours to shut up, too.
You are really being awful.
Believe me, I know. But you're all going to need to shut up. Are we clear on that? Good. Now, I'm going to tell you this quickly, and it's probably going to sting a little bit. Your son's a witch.
What?
Oh my God, no.
This is ridiculous. Listen, there's no way to determine.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Jennifer, please send in Dr. Poop. And yes, laugh all you want at his last name, but he is the man who could very well save your son's life.
Dr. Poop enters Dr. Beeman's office.
Tom, Kathy, I'm Dr. Stephen Poop. I'm sorry, but there's absolutely nothing I can do for your son. But I can do the robot.
Does the robot dance.
That'll be $5,000. Good day to you both.
Exit the office.
What the hell is that?
Look, I couldn't think of anything good. Truth is, we misplaced your baby.
You Vondruke.
Is that an actual curse word?
I think so. Listen, when did you misplace our baby?
It was right after we delivered him. I I went out to grab a bite to eat, and I forgot I had him with me. Then I met some friends for a beer, and we went to a Bodine's concert, and son of a Vondruke if I didn't leave him at the concert hall. Thank God they had him the next day at Lost and Found. Then I just flat out lost him.
Doc, I've got to tell you, you have angered me with your irresponsibility, and yet, at the same time, you're a straight shooter, and I can't fault you for that. We'll let it slide, but just this once.
Hey,
Now, let's go start making another one.
you're totally grossing me out. Oh, you're being creepy.
Tom chases Kathy out of the office.
Thank God. Woo.
Starts to write his papers and stops.
Yikes.
Writes some more, stops again.
That was rough.
Props his feet on his desk, fade out.
Yay, we did it.
Yeah.
Now you're telling me that Cody wrote that?
Yes.
Hey, depending on what year this was, I might be an actual credible head writer. I'd appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday, and you know what that means.
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's Friday, and that means it's
Horse time!
horse
Having
time.
dinner.
Horse
Horse time.
Here
Hold
on
We
the,
can't sync up with Cass, who's 5 seconds behind all of us.
that's true. Here on the Podzilla 1985 Network, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shannon Young. I'm going to be your host tonight. And holy Jeebus, son of a Vondruke, do we have an all-star cast for you tonight? With me tonight, let's go down the list here. First off, Double H is here with us.
That'll be $5,000. Good night to you all.
The King of Horsemouth with us again tonight, the Kazman. Nope, he is not. Okay, there he is.
Another camera.
Camera 1.
Camera 2.
I got cameras all over the fucking place.
The man himself, Tanner Calvert, here with us tonight.
I am.
But it doesn't
Tanner
end there.
also needs Tuesday off for a modeling job.
That's true. Absolutely. Also with us tonight, I told you, it's a lineup tonight. We got Mr. Cody Sandusky here with us once again.
I'll let this slide, but just this once.
The 5-star man, Asa Gray, is here with us tonight for the first time.
Another reference.
I too have seen Saturday Night Live.
And the
Son of
big,
a Vondruke, he's hilarious.
and the big D, Dalton Anthony.
Tanner is actually going to model a bucket.
Jesus, there it is.
Oh, Lindsay, you did miss the open, and it was son of a Vondruke. It was one of the better ones I think we've ever done.
Just
Well,
join us.
I
Let's
gotta
make it
change
an
my
even
name
number.
now.
She can't. She's at work, unfortunately.
Well, he changed
Coward.
it to son of a Vondruke.
And she,
Shut up, Cody. I'm not done yet. There.
There it is.
Whoa.
Why are people
Wait.
being ranked in the Discord call? Like, why is
People are
why
moving
am I
around.
It's based
last?
on it's alphabetically by your screen name.
Yeah,
Oh.
Oh, is that true?
That's why when I first learned this, the other night, and Shannon had his name as Apple, I did this immediately.
son of a bitch.
Whoa.
You
Atari Activision Acclaim. Why not?
bastard. Hold
Gotta get
on.
to the phone book.
Hold on. I can beat you. I think.
No, yeah, because I just changed it back.
You can't beat 1. There's literally nothing that goes above 1, I don't think. Is there?
I'll defy that. There it is.
Zero.
Ah,
Zero
damn
doesn't.
Jesus.
Damn it.
Let's wait
I don't
for
want
it,
to change my name, but wouldn't a space be first?
yep. Theoretically, yeah.
We'll have to find out.
As they are
No,
racing
leave me
to
alone.
change their name to a space.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know how to change my name on
I
here.
don't think it lets you do that.
No, it just
I
reverts
tried.
back to your basic. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, your basic name. That makes sense.
I love how I just love how the pictures just keep swapping around. So
Exactly.
for people that are watching, yeah, they're just going around and around and around.
I'm
Except
messed up now, AA Ron.
Hey, Ron. Jesus.
At symbol wins all.
hold on.
You can't beat that symbol.
Try an exclamation point. It's higher up on the numbers.
Damn it! I tried to.
Challenge accepted.
What a mess.
I win.
We're not even
Son of a
doing.
Vondruke.
We're not
My
even
favorite
a
thing
visual
is-
bit for the
Is that
audio
an actual
podcast.
curse
Damn it, this
word?
is
All
a
right, I was
visual
right.
medium, and yet no one
Oh,
can see
come
this.
on.
I win. You can't beat me now.
Damn it! How did y'all beat my at symbols?
Tanner and I. Exclamation.
But I wonder how they rank based on the when we all have the same name.
Anniversary shows and total train wrecks
Let's
for
go
Podzilla. Name a better duo.
hand in hand.
Duo. That's just, it's a circle. That's not even a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
Well, I was
Alright,
gonna try Maria's suggestion to go -1, but since I'm already in top, there would be no point to that. All right, I'm gonna switch it back.
Well, you were.
Or am I now?
-1 does go up to the top.
Well, okay.
What is happening?
Real proud of yourself, aren't you?
I'm right in the middle again, so I'm good. It's because I'm just trying to track myself, and it's not working.
So,
Boy, this is a traditional Friday show.
but this isn't any kind of landmark show for us. I mean, it's an anniversary of our 100th episode, 200th episode.
200.
But that doesn't necessarily make this any kind of anniversary show. You know what I mean?
Because didn't we just have the 1,000th like a couple weeks ago?
No, we had 1,000th months ago.
Oh yeah, that's been a long
Okay.
time.
We just celebrated our 6-year anniversary on. No, we haven't hit 6 years yet.
No, it's
6
coming
years.
up.
Yeah, WrestleMania
April.
is coming
Yeah.
up.
Dalton, I think the 1,000th just came up on iTunes. Like, because
Oh.
iTunes ranks it differently. If you're getting it on iTunes, then the 1,000th was not too long ago. But
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, tastes like.
I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I get you.
If you
okay,
guys,
that was great.
if you guys
Yeah,
in the,
why'd y'all get quiet after that?
well, I was just thinking if you guys in the chat were to rank us by how visually pleasing our backdrops are,
Oh, come on.
where would you rank Dalton?
Somebody turn his mic off.
I'm just
How
saying.
how do I delete other people's accounts?
I'm
Hang up
not-
on this jive, Turkey.
If you were to rate me, what number would you use? Would you give me 5 stars? Or would you be a liar?
See, now he's trying to placate me by putting that hat on.
Right, yeah, he's trying to.
Reminding me of something that is no longer a thing. You know what? Honestly, I'm glad though it ended the way that it did because it ended properly with me. Anything past that was a farce.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, it's a lot more glamorous than the way my show ended on the network, which was just stop showing up after a ransomware attack and a pandemic.
I can't wait to see how it ends for me on this network when I start my new podcast, The Irish Goodbye.
You keep saying that.
Coming on now,
Just change your name to that and get it out of your system.
now my hair's all messed up.
I just want to point out everybody's cool backgrounds. Hunter's got the Ghostbusters light up back there, plus all his pops, and Cody's got a neat looking baseball poster back there. I'm kind of digging.
Yeah. Thanks.
God damn, Mr. Fantastic, you stretch hard enough for that one?
Yeah, my room's plain as all the things are on the walls.
Now,
and the
wait a
sides.
minute,
They're not
but
in my
wait a
purview
minute.
here.
Wait a minute.
Dalton's set up clearly
Tanner
made
doesn't
from
know this.
1977.
Yeah, Tanner doesn't understand what this is because it's in the house. This is
looks
an
like
old wood
1971.
paneling. It was a trailer joke.
Well, you killed
Fuck it.
killed Hunter.
Hey,
I lived in one of those
realize
for a while.
You can see behind him right now. Like
Okay.
you,
I
don't
can,
care.
you understand that.
it was the insult I needed.
Plus,
Concrete wall.
plus
This
it's,
was he went for it, man. He committed to it. That was the most important thing.
You
has,
should probably back out of that bit.
has Tanner ever actually lived in a trailer? I feel like you're taking shots at me because I'm trailer trash.
Hey, I lived in a trailer too. What's happening?
I also live in a trailer.
I literally have a T-shirt that has a trailer on it that says "Home Sweet Home" that Lindsay's dad gave me.
Dalton, do we need to remind you that
That's
you
a
were,
true
I feel
story.
like out of all of us in this call, you are the one inside of a trailer most recently, and I would put money on it.
No, that's a
That's not-
guarantee.
that's
That is
not
a
true.
guarantee.
If you were to
I-
rank us by who was most recently in a trailer,
It's the only way Dalton's number one.
That was a good one.
And maybe number of teeth from lowest to highest.
You know what? I really
No, I
wish I
have
could
all
pick.
my teeth. No, Cody,
I'm
I
missing one.
I have all of my teeth. It
Kaz,
just
can you hit me with that hashtag all of my teeth?
They're just fucking shooting out the wrong way. That's two different things.
No, no. Got them Perryville teeth, except
Yeah.
everyone else from Perryville are fine.
That's not true.
The proper term from that, according to Dane Cook, was "fuckink." Like they just go.
The sinks, the
Is that what
sinks.
y'all wanted? Is
The
that
way
how
I
you wanted it?
say it is
Oh,
that's pretty good.
hashtag Perryville teeth. Oh man, it's glorious.
That's pretty good.
It's glorious. We're back.
The way that I always said was, it looked like Stevie wanted to try and make a picket fence. Like that's how my bottom row is. My top row is pretty fine. It's the bottom row that's crisscross, zigzagging all over the place.
I feel like that might have been offensive.
Was it?
Where? At what point? I mean, at what point was it not offensive?
You got to come and be more specific than that.
I got it. Yeah, I need to know how offensive it is.
To Dalton, it looped all the way back around to not being offensive.
Yeah, like there's
Like,
nothing.
you brought
I
it back
said
to
that-
But the problem is, once it hits 100, once it hits 1 million, it doesn't just revert back to 0.
No, it definitely doesn't. I hit no dominance.
Put a
Tell
little
me,
gold
Joe,
star
Cody,
and start
what
you
you
back
think
at
about
0.
That's right.
Oh,
Look,
man.
I need to say this real quick. If I wish I could give top fan badges because Michaela deserves one.
She really does.
How?
Yeah, I don't know
Oh
how.
my God.
I don't
What is the
understand how it
algorithm
works.
for Tom fans?
I don't
I
know,
think
but she should have it.
I think it's strictly likes and then comments on posts. I don't think it takes into account live
okay.
videos.
For
whatever
that
reason.
could be. Yeah.
Well, Michaela, you know what you got to do.
You start spamming. Start spamming
Oh.
everything.
Michaela,
Once a
did
video,
you,
once it's been posted, then start commenting.
nuts.
But when it's live, I don't think it counts
Go
for
nuts.
that.
Michaela, did you watch the whole playthrough
Comments.
for the second part I did?
What now?
I did a live stream of Blair Witch the other day on here, which I'm gonna try to get Asa to do sometime.
You won't.
Ken, are you playing the video game or are you playing that board game that you?
The video game.
Okay,
I'm saving
that
the
was a
board
legit
game
question.
for-
I hadn't gotten a chance to watch it yet.
Yeah, I'm saving the board game for at least you and Shannon.
Sounds good.
I think I have suggested this to Asa, and I stand by my suggestion that so Asa over at the 5-Star Man on Twitch, which is my favorite Twitch channel, by the way, he does Mario Mondays. I suggested he starts Phasmophobia Fridays, and I think
you gotta admit, that
everyone's
stream
on
was
board
very
with
successful. Asa.
it.
You gotta
Was
admit that.
It was
everyone
fun.
loved it. Yeah.
But no, I don't.
Tanner, real quick, are you like playing solitaire while we're doing this? Are you bored? Do we need to entertain you more?
I'm fixing my
You're playing
pinnacle deck.
You're playing
I'm
actual
fixing my
solitaire.
pinnacle deck, man. Give me a break.
Oh, so he's playing Pinnacle with himself.
Pinnacle.
87.
Got that
Not
personal
Chalet.
You have to
Pinnacle.
take off your petticoat to come into the house to kick the horse shit off of it? What is this?
Dalton, you
Look,
and I have a date with the
I'm very
Pinnacle
old
soon.
fashioned. I play pinnacle.
Do
I
we?
can't help that.
We will probably.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, no, I got Cyclops next.
I was waiting for Hunter to give me
No,
shit
just-
for being on my phone.
you
'Cause
just-
I've got a buddy buying a Switch, and he's asking me questions about what games to get.
Dalton, if you go at him, you better go
If it
hard as
says
fuck.
I didn't
Nintendo on
even
the
know
box,
this
buy that
legitimately.
one.
Don't
Yeah,
be
that's pretty much it.
be masculine as hell, Dalton. Because if you go feminine, he's gonna run all over you. He doesn't like feminine men, I hear.
That's fine.
What,
You know
what
exactly
did I
what's in
miss
it.
during the Switch conversation?
We're
There's
talking about
Tanner,
the
Chaos.
infinite.
Chaos and Charleston
Think.
50. I think is what we're on now, and I'm facing the infinite.
I needed this.
Yeah, I'm not cutting a promo. I'm not good.
yes,
at
you
it.
did.
I am gonna cut a promo, and I'm gonna cut a promo from here. Like I'm gonna cut a promo on my webcam, and I'm gonna have like the sign in the background say something like, I don't know, I'm glad Trump
Suck it.
lost
The
just to
Irish
really
goodbye.
get under Jeff Odell's skin. And
So,
Just pull
spoiler
some of
alert,
your.
when the Midnight Coterie blows up, is the Irish Goodbye the name of the next ship?
there's no Ireland in Star Wars.
Well, yeah, obviously it's Space Ireland.
Duh.
Space Island.
That's where all the space potatoes come from.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure in the contract for Star Wars, George Lucas said you can have any manner of alien species or race, but no mix. I'm pretty sure is what he said.
Well, no, they all have to have an English accent.
Well, only if they're evil, though.
As an Irishman, I can say the word Mick. It's okay. I
Ray
think
wasn't-
Tanner.
No.
Tanner, I didn't watch that podcast. Can I still claim
I
Irish?
just figured out you weren't saying the word mix, M-I-X.
No. He. Uh-huh.
I
You
just...
fucking mook.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
You clod.
And what I said was offensive. Cody,
Kaz left.
who left Cass? Oh.
Kaz is so offended he left.
Take it.
Don't worry. He's just switching cameras again. He's
Again.
No. He turned off his camera feed.
there. He is. There he
Camera
is.
2. Camera 3.
Jesus.
Camera 4.
Man's got to refresh sometimes.
Yeah.
Man.
Or else he
no,
ends up
so-
being 30 minutes behind us.
That was also
when I-
quite offensive.
good
You want to
caveat.
clarify.
I
So-
got
was
to
also
be
very
fair,
bad.
to be
I
fair.
didn't know. I didn't know that was offensive. It's not really offensive either. It's It's like calling somebody a
you-
bitch.
You make the determination now that you're Irish? Is that how that
I was about
works?
to say, I'm like,
Yeah.
you're not the person to whom it speaks. I don't
All
think you
right, all
need to
right. So
determine that.
He got that 23andMe back, and he's just like, no,
Okay.
I'm the authority.
Okay.
No, he
Oh,
listened
fuck.
to
No,
a
here we
he
go.
listened to a lore podcast.
All right,
That's all it
everybody,
took.
everybody. In O'Tanner's defense, on Google, it says Mook is a stupid or incompetent person. So
Yeah.
okay, so we're okay.
That's-
I thought he was
That
talking
can-
about Mick.
No, I said
That's
Mick.
what Shannon said.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
enough.
so when I first
Now-
joined the fire department, one of our
I was gonna say
Uh-oh.
really quick. According to Google, Mick is about Mickey, who is intelligent but lacking ambition. And, oh wait, this is for the Mick. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, let's say that short-lived show on FX.
Every
Oh,
time
that's
the
fine.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia guys get a new show, it's always short-lived. Asa, is Glenn Howerton still doing that one show he was doing?
AP Bio.
Yeah.
They are coming. They were canceled, I thought, but they came back for season 4.
It's on Peacock. Yeah, they moved it.
Yeah,
from
I was gonna say
Peacock
they're
to
doing
Peacock.
something on
Oh,
Peacock.
sweet! That means I get to watch it next month.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Because I can
Yeah,
stop giving.
WrestleMania.
I can stop giving WWE money and start giving NBC Universal money instead.
Yes.
Oh, so
You watch The Office in the meantime?
So-
Shannon, real quick, before we keep going, can you do me a favor and read the minutes from the last show? We completely forgot.
yeah, I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me pull them up real quick. Okay. 801,
Mhm.
802,
Oh,
803.
There it is.
get out of
Wait.
here.
That's
So,
not correct. It's
Let's give a
actually
quick shout out to
601,
Jefferson Darcy.
602.
so, yeah.
We wanted Jefferson
Just
Darcy.
me? All right, get out of here.
No, I got you. I got you.
I'm going.
I have a quick story.
Bye.
I have a story. So Michaela put, LOL, CC, my mom says CCW is where Michaela will talk to all of her friends and will be too shy to talk to Shannon, which is 100% true. That is true. And you don't have to be shy around me or Dalton or Ace or any of us at CCW. We're all, I mean, God, you're listening to us right now. This is us. I mean,
But it's
You
not
know.
in person. That's worth noting.
That's true.
because
Yeah, in person is always a little different.
online Asa is very outgoing and will talk to anybody. In person Asa is nervous, isn't convinced you hate me.
Dude.
So I'm just gonna not talk. I'm just gonna talk to the 3 people that I know for sure don't, and that's gonna make me seem like an a-hole.
I see.
Because Dalton, you even said like Sadie thought I was a total asshole,
Too hot.
or
Yeah.
because like that's just I didn't talk to people because why would people want to talk to me? So I'm just gonna remove myself.
Hunter, in the group chat, where's the shout out to Christina Applegate?
There it is. Yep.
Let's give a shout
give
out
a
to
quick
Christina
shout out.
Applegate real quick. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Totally.
By the way, I
Gotta be
appreciate you
done.
changed pictures, Kaz, because at first that first clip looked like Ted McGinley. Not quite. It looked more like a young Eric Bischoff mixed with Randy Orton. But this
I thought it was Eric Bischoff.
Yeah,
It's the hair. I think it's the hair.
yeah, it absolutely was.
So when I was at the store today, this kid that comes in, good guy, I've known him for a while. He's not always good in certain political views, but that's not the point right now. He sent me a picture last night. He messaged me on Messenger, and he sent me a picture of the Godzilla Showa collection Blu-ray disc set, which is like $200. I actually got that for Christmas 2 years ago, so I messaged him back about it. When he comes in today, he told me he was at his friend's house. His friend is apparently a doctor, and he's like the super rich, intelligent guy. And he said that when he was over there, he saw this guy's Godzilla collection. He said, "Oh, I'm going to send a picture of that to my friend Shannon." And he made sure to build up how intelligent and rich this guy was. I don't know why. So the guy says, Shannon Young, and this guy's like, "Yeah, you know him?" And he says, "Are you talking about the manager?" And he said, I was going to cut him off and say, "Yes, the manager of Gaming Grounds." But instead the guy says, "The manager of CCW?" And then the guy just goes crazy. He's like, "You know Shannon? I gotta tell my wife." He runs in there and he's like, "He knows Shannon Young." And they're both like cheering and shit. And I'm like, well, that feels good. What's their names? He told me their names. I have no idea who they are. So that's a good feel good moment for me.
It's even cooler. I mean,
The most awkward thing for me is sitting at merch tables, which is why I'm really happy that Sadie runs my merch table more often than not. Because the amount of time somebody comes up and buys a shirt, and my reaction of "You sure?" is super bad every time. Like, I shouldn't be like that, but it's every time. Be like, I want one of your shirts. I'm like, are you positive that you want one of these?
Do you
Because
tell
like
them,
I'm on some of them.
do you tell them sometimes? They're like, this is my shirt though, right? Like, I'm not selling other wrestlers' shirts. This is
Yeah,
actually my
like-
And they're
merchandise.
like, oh, geez, all right, thanks. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There was-
I go.
There was one show that me and Asa went to years ago. This was Glory Pro, where I asked their heavyweight champion if the besties were going to be there so I could buy their shirt. I didn't know he was the heavyweight champion at the time. Yeah. And we didn't know. We didn't find out he was in the main event. I was like, I wonder when that guy's going to show up. Yeah, he was the champ there.
Didn't I tell you to buy a shirt just on principle? Like, dude, just go. You need to go and make up for yourself.
He walked away and, like, in his head, he was hearing that song from the old Incredible Hulk show when Banner's like
He's walking
on the road.
It's worth noting, though, that we have bought more tickets to indie shows to see the besties than just about any other act.
Yeah, unless it's a show that we were already going to go to because we're friends with the people there.
Right, yeah. Like, it was just like, oh, the besties are wrestling, like, 2 hours away. Like, yeah, let's go.
But it was only funny, and now my headcanon is I'm gonna meet that guy one day and he's gonna remember that. But it's gonna be as worker versus worker, and he's gonna just beat the shit out of me. And I'm totally gonna
checks the cash there, buddy.
Yeah, just like I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, you deserve to kick me square in the fucking mouth.
he's gonna take the hit and go, yes, daddy.
It's like, yes, I deserve that one.
When I first started going to CCW, I didn't know that Sarge's name was Sarge O'Reilly. I kept calling him Saul O'Reilly because I couldn't hear. I wasn't paying attention, and
because you were listening to
Sexy Saul O'Reilly.
Like, you went from I couldn't hear to I wasn't paying attention.
If any man is gonna have a biblical gimmick, it would definitely be Sarge.
And I went up to him the first time at the. I never told this story before. I went up to him at the intermission of the first show we went to, where Hunter, you were the guest GM for the first time, and it was me and Ali and Tanner. Tanner, you remember that? And I go up to...
You weren't going to go.
I wasn't going to go. So I go up to Sarge at intermission, and I'm like, oh, Saul, you did a great... Oh, you're so amazing. And he looked at me so confused. And afterwards, Allie told me, she's like, you know his name's Sarge, right? And I was like, it's Krabappel? I've been calling him Crandall. I feel like an idiot.
So that explains why he always introduced himself to me the first year. Of just like, hey, it's great to see you again. Hey, I'm Sarge. Nice
Sarge,
to meet you.
good to see you.
He thought I was you for getting. You had to remind me that it wasn't Saul.
He comes up. I'm Sarge. Sarge.
All right, guys. I have the best Sarge story.
No.
Oh no, I got the best one. I just can't say it on the air. Yeah.
James wins, and I don't care.
I might have it.
All right, go ahead.
It's whenever we brought in Swoggle. And we were training. I think I was maybe 6-7 months into like wrestling full time at that point, or as full time as I ever got. And so we were in there training, and Swoggle just worked EIW the night before, so Sarge brought him up.
He sure did.
And Sarge just got his new dentures. He was super proud of them. But he, like, somebody was in the ring and he did something wrong. And Sarge is one of those people, he's very hands-on when it comes to training. So he jumped in even though he was not training. And he was about to, like, do a move like an arm drag or something. And he was like, Dalton, because we know each other well enough. And he was like, Dalton. And I was like, what? He's like, stick out your hand, not thinking. So I stick out my hand, and he just puts his teeth right there.
Oh!
And Swoggle is like 20 feet from me. I was actually about to go introduce myself. So I hold this man's teeth just like this. Like, I didn't move from this pose. I hand him back to him, and I go up to shake his hand, and I'm like, I'm going to go watch this really quick, and then I'm going to meet you. How about that?
I was gonna say, please tell me you did not try to shake his hand. Oh.
I thought about it, and it's like, it's that.
It's
and
his teeth.
It's every time I meet Gregory Iron, or every time I see Gregory Iron, I stick out the wrong hand because I just forget. And I feel like a dickhead every time.
I mean, you're the millionth person to do it that day.
Hunter.
I'm sure that's something that just rolls off his back at this point.
Oh, I know, but I need you to understand that I feel like it.
Not shy.
Also, we're not starting that daddy thing in the chat, Maria. Just you can cut that out.
Daddy?
I need to get a recording of her saying it. No one says it like Maria.
No.
Father, no.
Mother.
My favorite story about
the lights in the north.
There it is, the lights in the north.
I'm sorry, I'm typing something here in the chat real quick that I can't say on the air, but and you'll see why.
Don't worry, it's the same reason the other story can't be told.
Dalton knows this. Dalton and Asa know this story. So.
Oh yeah, that's commonplace. Me and Asa heard that 1,000 times.
Oh, I'm sure. My favorite EIW story is when is when what is his fucking name?
Sarge.
No, the Perfect 10.
Saul.
What is it? Sean Spears.
Ty Dillinger?
Sean
Ty
Spears.
Dillinger.
When he came to CCW, and no, I'm gonna tell the story. I don't give a fuck. He came to CCW
About baseball.
and he was going to go to EIW to wrestle there. And once he saw what EIW looked like, he sent a message to him. I was like, never mind, I'm not working there.
I don't think he ever. I didn't think he ever agreed to go. Like I thought it was.
He was
like,
offered. He was offered.
Yeah,
and then,
everyone put in the offer of just
Yeah.
like, "Hey, part of the loop. If you want, you can come here too."
You wanna
And
come make
and
some more
he
cash?
declined on that one.
They responded, "You sure?" And he sent back, "New phone. Who this?"
No, new gimmick. Who this?
also, I just realized that I said my Marco. My apologies. Hey, you know,
me and my Marco.
shout out to
Come on,
Marco.
AEW Network
He
Saturday.
just got an Oculus Quest, and I know that because he sent me a friend request on the Oculus Quest. So, congratulations.
Okay.
He needs to get on the phone with Jazzwares dude and be like, "Where's my motherfucking action figure?" Because I want to point out that Wave 5 of the AEW figures that I pre-ordered has 2/3 of Jurassic Express, but not Marco. I want my goddamn Marco action figure.
But don't they have another Cody?
Not in this
Like
way.
8 of them.
There's a special edition Cody that I also ordered because I am very much the problem of, man, why are we getting so many Codys? And also, hey, here's a new Cody. Okay, I'll order it.
You think
Yeah,
they
you got-
just packed Marco in with Luchasaurus, right? He's like an accessory. Like you just put him
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
just
same
put him in.
package.
It's how they
that
slipped in that's how they slipped in Rey Mysterio in the WCW Toy Biz because Kevin Nash came with a masked wrestler. Give me a second. I will get that in the chat. Yeah,
On some of the
I'm-
misprintings, it just says lawn dart.
Give me a second. I'll get it. I'll get that in there in a second.
Oh,
Sweet.
man, you
If
deserve
buy
so
the
much
entire
better than that.
WCW If you buy the entire WCW bundle, does it come with the trailer he impaled him into?
Hey, it's Luchasaurus.
It wasn't. All right, my
That's
bad.
actually
It
the
was-
box. That's the display
Perfect.
case. You pick them up.
It was not. It wasn't Kevin Nash, but
Kaz, that is not Marco's stunt.
That is
Shannon, you'll also appreciate
Kaz confirms no,
my
it is
anger.
not.
because Wave 5 has 6 figures. Adam Page, John Moxley, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, and then 2/3 of SCU, also not Christopher Daniels. So we're getting Kazarian and Scorpio, and like I love both of them, but and same thing with Jurassic Express. I'm a big fan of all 3 of those guys on each team, but like the 2 that I want the most in action figure form aren't coming in this wave, and I'm just like, give me. I will give money in exchange for this.
Oh,
Yes.
so it was his. It is just. It says Rey Mysterio on the packaging. My
Oh, thank God.
My headcanon was it was always masked wrestler.
No, it's just because you were
Wrestler.
racist, so all luchadors are the same. So you just put no. It's
Do
Max
you
Russo
remember the
2000,
trailer
you
discussion?
shit.
Go back to the trailer. Go back to the
No, they hauled that away.
Asa, the only luchador Dalton respects is El Generico, just like the only black person he respects is Ted Danson.
No, let's not start that. Why
That's
are
a
we
married
start- I
with
thought
that's a married with children joke. Calm down, everybody.
okay. I was about to say, I thought
It's
No, I'm
very
aware.
funny.
The no is still deserved.
It's very funny.
I
It's
thought
like
he was.
my favorite
Cody,
line
what was
off of
that clip
show.
that you really liked from that show?
I know, I was about to say, it's
Oh,
just like the
Can
clip.
you
oh.
tell us about it?
The
Why
thing,
is that
mean
clip nowhere to be found?
you mean the thing that Maria yelled out my front door because she didn't know what it meant?
Oh no!
Yeah.
I have to tell you, I don't know why we can't find that clip because I legitimately remember the reason that happened is because the 3 of us, me, Shannon, and Cody, were watching that at the show or at the store. We were
Store,
watching
yes.
that
You and I
clip
were
at
both
the store.
There from work. We have bounced out of
Yeah.
work to go over there and hang out.
And
I
we were just
fucking
finding
died.
random clips, and then that happened, and Cody just had an aneurysm on the floor there. I don't think he actually made it out.
He's still on the
I
floor.
think this Cody is
Say,
some echo.
Lends credence to my theory that I am dead and in the afterlife, and Cody's also dead because clearly I died in my hell as Mario World 8.
yeah, you know,
There's
that
no
tracks.
escape.
That tracks.
So really quick, a random question from the chat. What's the most traumatizing thing that has ever happened to you? That is a random question, but
I don't want to answer that.
I can
No,
answer.
We're having fun. I don't.
I'll take the answer because it happened to me recently. It was watching them put my cat down. That is the most traumatizing thing that has ever happened to me because I held her as they did it, And I don't want to get into too many details because it literally will make me cry just thinking about it. But that was the most traumatizing that has ever happened to me by far.
Mine also happened fairly recently when I hit that deer. It wasn't dead all the way. And I found it because I went outside to I went to make sure that my car wasn't completely fucked.
You finished the job, right?
No, I didn't. Fortunately, there was a very polite gentleman behind me.
Okay.
That was like, hey, are you going to take that deer? Guys, I drive a 2019 Toyota Corolla. There's no fucking way I'm fitting this buck in my goddamn car.
Rich.
No, we didn't say take it home.
Finish the job. Yeah, there's a
Finish
very
the job.
No, but that's what the guy asked me, Tanner. The guy dead ass asked me that. He said, are you going to take that home with you? And I said, no. And he was like, all right, cool. My buddy.
To be fair,
all right, cool.
Where I'm from, that motherfucker would have been tied to a roof.
Yes, and that's what
people
happened,
find
because
a way.
Because I was in Illinois, so it was in your neck of the woods. So I'm assuming, but I didn't so I saw the little guy.
Time out. How close were you where I'm from?
About an hour.
You son.
The dude behind me got him. He got dibs.
Tanner's jealous because he would have had
dibs or dibs.
He would have had him some good old vittles that night, but you fucking
Pronounced anyway.
So the poor deer was still alive, but he was like going in circles because I'm assuming I paralyzed him, and I did it for the rock. Is all I can say.
Fuck off! Fuck off! That fucking joke.
That dude wanted to take it home, but he needed to keep it warm for reasons. Don't worry about it.
Let me ruin his story. I found my grandpa dead when I was 11, so that was fun.
Can we not?
No,
I don't.
guys. I'm with Asa. I have a legitimate story. I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, I got an idea. What's the most What's the most traumatizing thing that's ever happened to you in a video game? What's the moment a video game?
Better.
Can you name a time a video game broke you? Because I can.
Yeah.
It was when I was playing King of Fighters on PSP. It's the only time I've ever gotten so mad at a video game before, and I kept fighting the last boss over and over again. I've told this story before. I got so angry that I told Lindsay to leave the room because I knew I was going to get, belligerent. And as I lost, I grabbed my PSP, and in anger, I bit it. I bit the fucking screen of my PSP, and when I looked at it, there were teeth marks in it, and I thought that was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. To that point.
All right.
Yeah.
Video game. It was the first year they did the Call of Duty Fortnite mode where it was it called Blackout or whatever?
Warzone.
No, Blackout. Blackout was the original.
It was Blackout the first time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the first couple times I didn't get any kills, and then there was one game where I was doing great, and then the Dalton fuck with me pheromone happens online too. So I kill this one guy, and then I just get an instant message of "you are cunt." And I was so just I was like, how can you be rude to such a random fucking person? I also don't play games online a whole lot.
I say it's the internet, dude.
I'm about to say, that's exactly what happens.
But I saved it, and I think it's still on my Xbox profile. But yeah, it was the letter U, the letter R with the spaces in between, and then cunt. And I was like, that was fucking uncalled for.
What was this?
Yeah, well, I talk with my hands a lot. I'm sorry.
Short boy.
Yeah, but generally when you do that, you try to make sense of what you're doing with your hand as it relates to the letter.
That just reminds me. There was in the Call of Duty before this one. I can't. What was that one?
Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
So there's literally one map. I'm sitting up in this barn and I'm sniping. I'm ham. I literally have
Hams.
I literally have 30 kills and 2 deaths. Game ends, and I get a random message from somebody from the other team, cussing me up one side and down the other. He's just so pissed, calling me garbage. I suck. I should just trade the game in, go kill myself, all kinds of stuff.
I had that happen the other day, except when they messaged me, it was just like, hey, do you want to join my clan? It's the only time that's ever happened to me, ever. And it's the last time that'll ever happen to me.
I do make it a point now.
We
that
lost
if I get
Kaz again.
told, I just try to figure out how to help their lives out. I'll give them advice, on their life. They'll be like, "You're fucking horrible at this game," and I'm gonna be like, "You really need to work on your anger issues, brother." And I make sure to say "brother" because that's just how I talk now. But
God damn it,
it's the most passive aggressive. Just "How are you doing, buddy? Do you need to go see a shrink?"
The lingo really completes the rest of the
Charlie
cosplay.
picture. I need
You were
played
there for my most traumatizing video game moment because it was Helen just walking across my screen randomly.
Mhm.
I
All
didn't enjoy that.
So yeah, that
No,
was
I
the
would,
one
I would
time.
like to change my answer.
The one time we played Phasmophobia with Asa, and we're sitting in a room. I think I'm in Nerve Center, and Jesse and Tanner and Asa are in the house. And Asa at this point, I think he's on edge, but he's not really scared because nothing's really happened.
Nothing's
Yeah,
happened.
nothing
We've
had
had
really
peaks and
happened
cracks.
yet. There's been
Yeah.
some small moments, but I'm bracing myself because I know it's going to happen. And
Right.
and what happened was, and I'll let you finish, but the important part is I didn't see it materialize because I was looking at my
There
Twitch
you go.
chat.
Yes.
Like I took a quick second, I glanced over, and then I looked back, and then
I'll never forget because Tanner had made a joke about Helen, and
I was flirting with her.
yeah, and then Jesse called him out on it, and then Asa
No.
said something about like dirty 30, and then he looked up and she just appeared and walked in front of him, and I remember Asa just going back and going, yeah, and Asa's just like, nope, turn the game off, I'm done. And Dalton, I think I know what story you're gonna tell. Go ahead, because if it's
So I
not,
would like-
I'm gonna tell it.
My story actually didn't involve me playing the video game at all. There was one night where I was working at Hastings, rest in peace, where Asa decided to send me a picture every time he beat a different boss on Mega Man X.
no,
Bad
you're
I
missing
remember
key-
that.
you're missing key context.
Yeah, let
because
Asa tell the story.
the day before,
I remember
the day
this.
before at Gaming Grounds, you had bought or were playing the Mega Man Legacy Collection.
Yeah.
And you
And
were playing
sucking.
Mega. Yeah, you were doing
Yeah.
terrible. You were playing Mega Man 2, and you were just dying constantly. You were getting so mad and so frustrated to the point that you rage quit. You gave up on it. So then the next day, you were at work. I was hanging out at Gaming Grounds, and I decided to play it. And also, I want you to know this because I don't know if I ever actually told you this. Because yes, as I was playing Mega Man 2, every time I beat a boss, I sent Dalton a Snapchat of the screen of like, oh, look what I did. Oh man, I didn't even die on that level. Stuff like that. Until I beat the game, which, for the record, was the first time I ever beat Mega Man 2. I did it out of spite.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
I disagree though because
Fueling.
Fair, because I can't imagine that being. It's not necessarily scariest game moment because I would say that's probably more traumatizing. Although this is a fantastic one.
yeah, I think the one that Dalton was most traumatized by was when we got to him to play PT live on the only video we ever did on YouTube for Podzilla at the time. And Dalton, if you've never played PT, it's like the scariest game I've ever played by far. Up until Phasmophobia came out, it's kind of scary. But Dalton, nothing's happened yet. Dalton's just walking around. He keeps going through the hallway over and over again. And I still remember the moment he broke. The thing said, "Don't trust the water."
Don't trust the water. Yeah.
And Dalton literally says, "Don't trust the water. I can't trust this goddamn game." And as he does, the ghost appears in his face and kills him. And Dalton just goes, "Nope." He turns the turns the PlayStation off while we're filming, and we're like, "Dalton, no!"
I didn't turn the PlayStation off.
Yes, you did.
I turned the game off.
He turned the game
but
off.
the PlayStation. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
'cause we were
still
streaming
the
from that,
PlayStation
yeah.
Hub.
No, I thought
Yeah.
you hit. I thought you got up and actually hit the like rest button.
I think you did
I might
after.
have-
You did
I
after.
might have after. Yeah.
Yeah, because at first you just went into you basically went into the quit menu, and we were all trying to get you to come back, and you're just like, nope, and then the screen just goes dead because you got so scared. So it's not as bad as Lindsay. Lindsay only made it around that hallway one time, as she went back, and literally nothing's happened. Nothing remotely scary's happened. She starts going down the hallway again, stops, hears the radio in the distance, and I look over, she's got tears in her eyes, and she's like, no, I can't do this. And I'm like, you haven't even seen anything yet. Jesus Christ.
So I'm gonna tell myself I bought Bendy and the Ink Machine like 2 years ago, and I played 30 seconds of it, and it had the same kind of walking mechanic of PT where you don't walk in a straight you walk in a straight line, but you don't walk like a fucking normal person. You like bob and weave when you talk or when you walk. And
You mean like an actual person?
No, I don't fucking go side to side like a goddamn cruise ship. But like it did, I did that for like 30 seconds, and I was like, you know what? That's just gonna be on my Steam account from now on. Sadie can play that; she has that laptop now. But yeah, no, I bought it, and I was like, nope, not gonna like this. Just not gonna like this.
Maria,
You didn't beat Control either.
you have a legitimate fear of animatronics, and I forgot that. So I tried to get her to play Five Nights at Freddy's in VR, and I was like,
Jesus.
because she likes scary stuff. We watched Nuke's Top 5 together, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna download this. She doesn't know I'm gonna download it. So I downloaded it. I put the VR helmet on her. I was like, just hold on, I'm gonna boot you into it. And she starts in like a room with the animatronics. She has a legitimate phobia of them, and she's almost crying at that point.
You are the worst.
I forgot. I felt bad about it.
You are the
Eventually.
worst, sir.
Kaz, what about you? You've been awful quiet up there. What traumatized you in a video game? Nothing. Okay. Good.
I think you're
Cool
muted
story, bro. Yeah.
I think
because I can't.
I just don't think he has anything to say. He's just drinking.
He's just drinking. I
So
feel
this
bad.
turned into two questions. Either things
No,
that
I
were
don't have anything to
frustrating.
share on it. No.
There he goes. All right.
Okay.
This turned into things that were frustrating and things that were traumatizing.
Right.
To me, those are two very different things.
They are.
No, having
Frustration.
Asa emasculate me was traumatizing.
Because he was legitimate. He was getting legitimately angry as the day was going. Because you can always
Well, I
tell. Like,
remember.
you can tell in
That's what you
Dalton's
shared it with us.
responses of just like
Fuck you. Like
it went from like,
No.
okay, that's funny,
Hey.
to progressively just
But that's not the angriest anyone's ever been playing a video game at Gaming Grounds with us, Hunter. You know who it is. When we played the Battle Royal in WWE, I'm
It
not
was
going
the
to
Royal
name.
Rumble.
Bro, Rumble.
And it was the old coach.
It was
Zach
a
Price.
former cast member.
He just was talking the most trash. I mean, it wasn't smack, it was trash because he was terrible anyway. But he was
was
on
breathing,
and on
wasn't he?
about how good he was.
Yeah.
And I forget even who he was playing now. I don't remember who it was.
Probably John
But
Cena.
so I pick up the controller, I pop into somebody, and I immediately throw him out of the Rumble. And then when he goes, no, we're gonna restart, I literally just quit out of the match and went, nope.
no. I thought it's like didn't it take because you guys were like playing the full Rumble match, so like your characters
Oh, yeah.
didn't even get in for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
waiting.
yeah,
he was
yeah.
waiting.
Then as
And
soon
he
as
got
waiting
tossed.
all that time and immediately got hooked.
Yeah, and so then you ended up winning the whole thing, and he's
Yeah, oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, we're going again, and you're like, my lunch that took up half of my lunch break. I have to leave.
No.
Well, he
no.
goes to restart it, and I actually hit down twice at the same time too, which went to quit. And when I quit out, I went nope,
Yeah.
and just dropped it.
Yeah.
He got so mad, he throws the controller into the couch and storms out the front door. And he didn't come back. He got in his car and left.
He was so angry. I've never seen anyone like this before. He's holding the controller in his hand. He has
Whoa.
tears in his eyes, going like, Good lord.
You remember how frustrated he used to get playing Mario Maker too.
I was getting ready to say, it's like there's been
Oh,
some really
man.
good anger issues being let out
Yeah.
at gaming grounds because of Mario Maker as well. Which
I,
now I'm back to just being mad at Mario. It's not even, although it does feel like some
Right.
Mario Maker bullshit of just like, hey, here's 6 hammer dudes in a row, unending barrage of
blowing.
bullshit.
This one
hammers
actually
that we're
did-
gonna randomly jump and
I like that I think their names should from now on just be the Hammer Dudes. Like, forget the Hammer Bros. The
Well, I had to
Hammer
stop
Dudes.
myself.
Skateboards now.
I kept calling them the Hammer Joes, but that's Mega Man. That's a whole other
Joes.
enemy.
Yeah.
I
This
just
didn't actually
I don't like
happen at the store, but I was playing Mario Maker 2 here at the house.
Kaz, that's the
last
best
summer.
shirt, by the way. That's the best shirt. We'll talk about that after.
Yes. And I'm hoping he's listening because I know he tagged onto this earlier. Matt Sism had made a level, and I was, Asa, you have some friends who made some pretty difficult levels, and we had fun trying to get through those. But eventually, you get there. You just have to work at it for a while. And Bob made some really good ones. We had some difficulty with that. That was frustrating. Sism made one that I legit spent. I mean, it had to be off and on like 5-6 hours straight. To the point that eventually I went, I'm done. I can't do that. I can't do this anymore. And that was actually the day I went, I'm done with this game. I can't do it. If I turn this game on again, I'm going to be frustrated with it. I can't do it. Before that, both Dragon Age 1 and 2, I got all the way to the end, and the end boss I could not deal with. I had to kick the difficulty down, and I've been kicking myself for it ever since. I was frustrated with those. But Inquisition made up for that, because now I only remember Dragon Age Inquisition. But in terms of frustrating, Mario Maker is probably the one. Although it is really cathartic if you go back to the Wii U and the first Mario Maker. And Shannon, you remember, swipe it away. When you
Swipe away.
You don't like that level, pause, swipe, get rid of you.
If
that was
it-
the only thing I hated about 2. I felt like it didn't work the same
No.
way. It was not quite the same scenario.
Generally, our rule with Mario Maker was, first off, if you start a level and it's made by kanji, or the level's name is in kanji, get ready to
Yep.
swipe.
Get out.
Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah.
But of course, we did that to ourselves because we only played on like what was it, extra hard difficulty or whatever they called it, like the hardest, highest, most difficult.
The goal was to see if we could beat any levels, and we get like 2 or 3 into it. But like they give you 100 lives, and we'd waste 60 of them on one level because as soon as the level starts, everything drops on 15 Bowsers drop on top of you
instantly.
Yeah.
As far as traumatizing, I'm always gonna go back to the first zombie and the first Resident Evil. The slow head turn. Still messes me up to this day, especially the original one. Like the remakes are good, but that first one of just the really bad PS1 graphics of just, and he looks up, I can't do it. I can't even emulate it. I scared myself.
See, I don't even play scary games though because fuck that.
Oh, we love scary games, don't we, Tanner?
Yes. Check out Blair Witch. It's amazing.
I'm not gonna.
He's not going to.
I also don't think I have a computer that runs it.
Dalton, your experiences are not universal.
Dalton, did you say you don't have a PC that runs it? Don't you have a gaming PC? A gaming laptop?
That's Sadie's now. I gave that to her.
But you have an Xbox.
That's true, I do have an Xbox.
It's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass, yeah.
I don't like that we have to remind you of things that you own that cost more than several $100s. Like,
well, I mean,
come on,
what
man.
do we say about Graz all the time? The boy's not smart. Justin Dalton is also not strong.
He's strong.
Yeah, how dare you? Cody said
no, he's strong.
Shut your whore mouth comparing him to Graz.
He said you had a whore mouth.
0 for 2 compared to Graz. He's not strong. He's not smart. He's just Dalton.
That's my next wrestling shirt.
He's not strong. He's not smart.
He's
Dalton.
not smart.
That's gonna be my next promo against Infinite. Be like, I'm not stronger than you. I'm not smarter than you.
Smarter than you. And then you just flip the mic and walk out of the ring.
But I am Dalton.
That's how you need to start the match.
Yeah.
I see this happening at Charleston now.
Yeah.
You need to start the match cutting the promo and then like trying to do a jumping headbutt at him because you're gonna have to jump to try to headbutt him, and then just like missing and him just like
just wear
small child.
Wear a dress there and go as the gender bender. He won't know what to do. It will break his brain.
Go find that Gaston costume.
My new character. My new character in CCW, I want to be a positive character, kind of like how Rikishi was before he became Rikishi. So I'm just going to wear a t-shirt that says, "Don't a part of problem, be part of the solution."
Wait a minute, you know he was the Sultan before that, right?
Well,
no, I mean before that.
No, he means the in-between.
Yeah, the in-between.
Is that before or after the streaky underwear?
Before.
That was Rikishi.
Before, yeah.
What is happening?
The streaky underwear. All right, guys, we got
Rikishi had poop tail.
Jesus.
Well, I wanted to talk about mine
real quick because then we got to wrap it up.
Your poop tail?
Yes. So everybody, obviously, I'm into horror films.
What?
Wait, say it again. What kind of films?
Horror.
Scary.
Okay.
I
just wanted to clarify.
I need.
This was a whole different traumatizing conversation. I was about to have to update my most traumatizing moment.
I need Ciro Viegas. I need you to edit that audio to make it say Tanner saying, "I'm into poop tail."
I didn't say that. Oh God.
You didn't what?
And then followed up with that, "I'm into poop tail." Oh, God.
So anyway,
go ahead, Tanner. Yeah.
I really enjoy
Send him home happy.
Scary games and movies.
You gotta stop saying "I really enjoy" because it's gonna turn into "I really enjoy poop tail."
But one.
Tanner, ignore them. Ignore all of them. Go on with your story. Ignore them. It's okay.
Now
oh God damn it, Kaz! I see it. No.
Now I just want to say "really enjoy poop tail," but
Oh God.
No, don't make it flash. No.
I'm trying to focus here, man. Come on. So anyway,
all right, here we go. Tell your story. Trust the Gordons, Fisher.
Oh, I'm crying over here.
So I really enjoy the scary films and games, and they don't traumatize me. What does is heights. I have a terrible phobia of heights and falling, which is really unfortunate because I play Assassin's Creed.
Tanner,
60% of those games.
I know
exclusively,
but it gets worse. I decided to try to play Fallen Order. I got I don't know to the
Tanner, it's right
Third?
there in the name. Fall. What are you thinking?
I didn't think that at the time, so I got like to the third mission and I'm like climbing and I'm looking down and I'm literally at the point where I'm about to throw up playing this video game.
I mean,
Tanner-
I figured the intro would
yeah.
be the thing.
Yeah,
that,
no, that
like,
one was
I'm not
terrible.
even getting past this.
Tanner, I got the perfect. I got the game for you. I got a perfect game
What?
for you. I have it on Oculus Quest. It's called The Climb.
Here it comes.
No, this is true. This is true. It's called The Climb. It's literally a climbing simulator. So you have to reach up and grab points, and you look down, and yeah, it's a trip.
Tanner, I have a.
I was
going to
say Mirror's Edge. That was my next thought.
I
was
would
pretty
say I would recommend Fall Guys.
Ah,
Following that.
Pitfall would also.
Let's get the man. Let's just get the man playing Spelunky. It's all on the ground. There's nowhere to go. He's
Why'd he
going.
go?
See, I tried to help him, and he left.
Yep. Just do Terraria. Something where you
What?
go down.
Go down.
Tail.
Oh well, I mean,
Zero. I'm gonna need
So yeah,
that.
I really enjoy the Assassin's Creed games now even more because there's no
What-
more
what's
climbing
this?
big
What are
giant.
you
I was
trees.
pointing at Cody. I hope I was pointing at Cody.
Coming at you. That's too
Yeah, I was
much.
pointing at Cody.
It depends on whose screen you're on.
No, I'm in the middle on the Facebook feed.
he is. I'm looking over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
So,
I mean, I
No,
assume
we can't have
because
that.
it was based. I thought
something
it was
about
because it
that
was
now.
based on the alphabetical order thing. That's what. So we were all looking at the same setup.
Oh, okay. So breaking
Tanner.
news, and Shannon, I was gonna.
No,
Tanner.
you don't get to break news
Tanner.
on this show anymore. We
Yeah, I
discussed
know.
this.
Tanner, breaking song. It's not ponytails or captain tails. It's poop tails. No, Tanner, he's gone. He's gone. All
Cat
right.
Hunter's up there.
There's a
Hey.
Yep.
the tattoo parlor across from the store is on fire.
Yeah, I just saw Michaela post that in there. Okay, well let's hope it doesn't spread.
Wait, like right now
You don't
in
get
real
to break
time?
news on this show anymore, and this is why.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
I hope that was going to
In
be
Cape?
something fun, like, hey, Diablo 2's getting remastered.
No,
It is.
The first time he broke
It
news on
is.
this
It
show
was
was when
Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Live.
don't do that
Tanner,
again.
Tanner is
Live.
Silky Johnson from the Play I Hated sketch. All the bad things in life happen when Tanner and only Tanner says it.
Tanner, well, you said wave machine. I thought you was talking about something to fix that
Damn it.
catastrophe. You call it hairstyle.
Hate.
All right. We gotta stop. We gotta go. I gotta get out of here. We gotta end this. So,
Oh, you really do.
I really do. We gotta call it a night, and then we gotta get back on Call of Duty. It's a thing. All right.
Yeah.
So, in Valheim, I gotta buy it
And
first.
Division.
And,
Download it.
all these things. Yes.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm down for that. Somebody has to teach me how, though. I
So,
already got it.
Cat- I have no words. Okay, that's gonna do it for us tonight. We're gonna be back next week, Hunter. All new set of shows. We may or may not have
Yes.
a nerd up on Monday because Jesse said he's on vacation, whatever that means,
Yeah.
because he keeps doing other shows. So I don't know. But we definitely PZ85 plays on Tuesday.
Probably on Sunday. Remember?
What?
We're gonna record on Sunday.
But we'll stream.
Yeah.
But we'll stream it
Well,
live on
that's what I'm
Sunday.
saying. If you're gonna
So,
see it live,
yeah.
you got to do it on Sunday.
Yeah.
You'll hear it on Tuesday, but if you want to follow along with us, watch on Sunday. Sunday at 2 usually is when we do that.
and then Wednesday, all new Pro Wrestling Unscripted. Dalton and Asa. It's good to have that show back. I think Asa looked up like he was surprised for a second. I think we're good.
No, I was nodding. I was
Okay,
nodding.
good. Thursday.
We're doing elimination. It'll be the Elimination Chamber post show and how we compare it very unfairly to Takeover, because Takeover is going to have been better because that was
Every
almost the
time.
perfect show.
It really was.
Thursday, all new After Dark. We're going to get Lindsay and Jesse and Shelby's Funko Pops because, Kaz, as you remember, they just bailed on us last night. They left us high and dry. It was very rude.
I think Discord
Yeah, they
bailed
rolled
on
on
us,
out.
What I heard.
Yeah.
There.
Also, I love that Kaz is now officially a poorly framed GIF. He's just...
Again, I don't remember who was on the show. He's a TV in Cyberpunk 2077. If you've played it, that's what the TVs look like.
Hey, he's back. Okay.
Hey, there you
Come
go.
here. Oh, there's so
He's
much.
waving.
And then Friday...
He's back and with more pixels.
And then Friday... What's that like the UFO blasting down? Jesus
Where it says
Christ.
"Don't miss I Want to Believe" by Mondays.
Kaz, you're a
Yeah,
NASCAR
every other
car.
Monday.
All right. And then Friday's going to be another horse time, not with 7 people. Although it was a lot of fun. I think This is the
Hey,
this
who knows?
this is the best multi-person show we've done with this many people ever. Like, we finally
Yeah.
broke the streak of having shit shows, and mostly because we didn't try to talk about anything. We
Well,
just
to be fair, this
talked.
was still a shit show. It's just
But in the best way. But in the
Just at
best
the
way.
end.
Shit show.
The poop
It's
tail.
it's only a shit show because the poop tail. Okay, that's
Tanner
it.
the what?
Said it.
Tanner the
Y'all
what?
hear that clicking noise?
What?
All right, that's gonna do it for us. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe, be warm, go play some Valheim, play some Call of Duty, eat some poop tail, whatever you want to do this weekend, you do it. That's gonna do it for us. Hunter, take us out.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing I can do to save this show, but I can do the robot. That'd be $5,000. Good day to you all.